this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my Father, I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay, alright.
Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.
Hey everyone, it's me, Miracle, #The Princess, and welcome to my radio show called Life with the Princess Radio, the voice of my generation. My show is about kids, and it's also for kids, and it's about giving God the glory. You can check me out on YouTube at Life with the Princess channel, on Instagram, and musically at Life with the Princess. My guest today is Michael Platt of Michael's Desserts. He was on season 4 of Kids Baking Championship on the Food Network. Welcome to the Life with the Princess radio show.
Hello.
So, who taught you how to cook?
Who taught me how to cook? I guess it's just my family. They all know how to cook. Everybody in my family knows how to cook. I guess just growing up around food, it was my mom knows how to cook. She taught home ec in high school. And like everyone in my family, just growing up around food, I guess you just have to know how to cook.
When did you realize you were good at baking?
I realized I was good at baking when I started baking. People, they loved my food. They always gave me like a lot of compliments, and I knew that I liked to bake, and I knew that I was good at it, so I just kept doing it.
What inspired you to enter the baking championship?
I guess it was Food Network, and I really I wanted an opportunity like that, so I guess I just took it.
What was it like being part of the Food Network?
Being on it, it was amazing. I met a lot of new friends that we still talk about, like we still talk to now. And being on the Food Network, we had this whole thing with my family. We had like this whole dinner about it.
So how old were you when you started Michael's Desserts?
I was, I think, 10 years old when I started Michael's Desserts.
Well, tell us how you are helping people in need with your business.
So my business is 1 for 1. So every dessert that somebody buys, I give a dessert to someone in need. So we go to like domestic violence shelters, or we go around DC, feeding the homeless, or we donate some of our proceeds to No Kid Hungry.
I like it because I love helping those in need. We know you make good desserts, but what's the worst dish you've ever made?
I guess a full dish that wasn't really that good. It wasn't really like a full dish, but I burnt some pie crust once, and I was crying because I burned it.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is probably pizza, just because it's pizza. Like, you can't really go wrong with it.
Yeah. What's your least favorite food?
My least favorite food is not really like a food, it's more of an ingredient. I really don't like cheese at all, or milk, like anything creamy like that.
Okay. So how old are you now?
Right now I am 13 years old.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I either want to be a baker or I want to be a photographer.
If you could eat one dish or dessert every day for the rest of your life, what would it be?
A dish? That's hard. It would probably be my favorite food. It would probably be pizza, because I guess you can change it up. You can put any topping on it.
So what's the healthiest dessert that tastes good and is easy to make?
I made these vegan chocolate chip cookies, and they taste exactly like chocolate chip cookies, but they're a lot healthier and they're a lot easier to make.
Where can we buy Michael's Desserts, and what are your social media handles?
On Instagram, I am at Michael's Desserts. On Facebook, I am at Michael's Desserts. And on Twitter, I am at 1for1 Desserts. And you can buy my stuff on Facebook on the shop.
Thank you for coming on the Life with the Princess radio show. When you need some desserts, contact Michael Platt of Michael Desserts. Now it's time for Miracle's message. Today's message is from James 1, verse 19 to 20. My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce righteousness that God desires. So recently, I've seen the movie Smallfoot with my best friend, Naraya, and it was a really good movie. Not exactly what I expected, but it was really funny. I've also seen Goosebumps, I think, 2 on Halloween. It was a really good movie, too. I don't know. It was really good. And I've also seen The Nutcracker, which was very recent. It was a very, very, very good movie. So many turns and stuff. What's a movie you've seen?
A movie that I've seen like recently?
Yeah.
The latest movie that we saw, Predator. That was like the last movie that we went to like the movie theater to see.
That's
saw
cool.
Predator, yeah.
So I've also went to see the Grinch movie because it seems very interesting and it's funny, and Christmas is coming up after Thanksgiving. So what's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is probably Thanksgiving, because there's like a lot of food and just family. Even if you don't eat that much, you still get to like hang out around family for like the entire day.
I think my favorite is possibly Christmas, and also Thanksgiving, and sometimes Halloween or Easter. I like a lot of holidays. And now it's time for the Princess Spills the Tea.
Girl, what do you want? I'm sleeping. I was gonna tell you some tea, but since you're sleeping, I'm wide awake, girl. Spill the tea. Spill all the tea.
Congratulations to actress Gabriella Union and Dewan Wade. They welcomed their first child, a baby girl who was born through a surrogate. Yeah. Olympic gymnast Simone Biles became the first American to win medals in every event at the World Gymnastics Championship, and she did it all while in pain of a kidney stone. In weird news, do not try this at home, kids. A 11-year-old boy in Ohio went on a high-speed chase in his mother's SUV after she took away his PlayStation. They got into an argument after, and then he took her car, and then she went to sleep. So then his father called her, and she woke up. Well, the boy got into an argument with his mother, so she took away the game system and stole the vehicle after she went to sleep. She woke up after the boy's father called to tell her that she saw the boy driving her SUV. The chase ended when he crashed into a parked car, and he went to the hospital with minor injuries. So it was very crazy. I mean, like, I don't even know why that child would do that. If he got really that mad, I mean, like, I would probably watch some slime. I probably would ASMR, yeah. And I would probably squish a squishy, because that calms me down. I don't know why he would get that mad over a PlayStation. So you don't get too attached to internet, please, because you can do something crazy. So yeah, so please don't do that. I would never do that in my whole entire life. That's crazy. Yeah. So that does it for the Princess Spills the Tea. That was super crazy though. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, like, okay. So don't forget that Socks in the Box is here. Donate socks so that I can warm those toes in need this winter. The drop-off spots are Planet Fitness in D.C., Landover, and Bowie, Maryland, Hair Razor Salon on Marble Pike in District Heights, Maryland, and KT's Kitchen located at 5410 Park Heights Avenue in Baltimore. My goal is hopefully 1,000 pairs of socks. So let's do this together. If you know a business that will allow my drop-off boxes, email me at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com. So what's the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
The most dangerous thing? So we ride our bikes. Like, I ride my bike a lot, and we go to the skate park with our friends. And I guess, like, I was riding, like, really, really fast, and I went up a ramp, down a ramp, up a ramp, and down a ramp, and I kept going straight instead of turning, because there's, like, a wall, like a ramp, but it's, like, super steep, and I went up, and I just started rolling down, and my tires, they go backward when I roll down, and it just, like, it kept hitting my my shin, like, over and over again as I was going down.
Okay. I think the most dangerous thing I've ever done, I think there's probably two of them, and it has to do with a window, which is when I was younger, when my cousin and my sister, we had like a trundle and a bunk bed. So I had to sleep into the trundle, and my sister, I think, slept on the top bunk, and my cousin slept on the middle, on the regular part, and I was sleeping, and I had no idea that I accidentally kicked the window, and the window broke. So they heard the loud noise. I woke up, and I was so confused. My foot was okay, nothing bad happened to it, but I was so confused, and I was also really scared. Also, another time was probably when my friend accidentally hurt her foot on a glass window. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So, do you like to play video games?
I kind of like to play video games. My brother likes to play video games a lot more than I do. I only play like 3 or 4 video games. I play Overwatch, I play Warframe, and I play Destiny.
What's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game is probably Destiny, because it has like a really good storyline, and you get to like level up your characters like so high it almost feels like it's infinite.
I like video games a lot. I have a Nintendo Switch at my phone, and I have a lot of games. So probably say my favorite is either Roblox. A lot of people are saying Fortnite. Probably Roblox, and if on my Nintendo Switch, probably be Lego City Undercover. It's a really good game. I'm stuck on a part that I literally cannot get out of, but hopefully I'll figure it out.
That's cool.
What else do you like to do?
Like I said, I like to ride my bike. Other than baking, I did gymnastics for 4 years. So I like to flip a lot, and climb trees. I can climb, like, we have these evergreen trees near our house, and I like to climb those like all the way to the top.
When I was 3, I used to do ballet, but then I stopped. I don't know why, but yeah, I used to do ballet a lot, and then for some reason I stopped. I think because I used to live there, then I had to move. But it was really cool. I wish I could still do ballet, but I can't. But it was awesome. So that does it for my show today. Do you know a kid who's doing something good in the community or at school? Let me know. For booking information or to be a guest on the show, email me at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to my show called Life with the Princess Radio. You can check me out on YouTube at Life with the Princess channel, on Instagram, and musically at Life with the Princess. My radio show is on every second and fourth Saturday of the month from 10:30 to 11 here on WOB 1010 AM Baltimore. Talk to you again November 24th.
I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my father, yes, he's the king. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay, P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my father, I'm royalty. It's